Hello everyone, my name is Steven Cabrales. In this presentation, I'll be talking about the basic stages of a business process and the people who make up a team. Let's begin. Well, nutrition is the process of providing or obtaining the food necessary for health, growth, and energy in the body. Some nutritional programs we have: healthy meal plans in the cafeteria, nutrition education workshops, wellness challenges like Eat More Fruits Week, nutritionist consultations, cooking demonstrations for employees, weight management programs, hydration campaigns, mental wellness and stress reduction initiatives, and company-supported gym or fitness programs. This last one, I know my company has an alliance with Colsubsidio to access an app named Betterlife. I haven't used it, but I know it encourages to create healthy habits and improve the mental wellness of the workers, and even it allows to earn coins or cryptos. I'm not sure. I need to figure out more about this, but I know it is exists. Then we have some benefits about nutrition, such as increased energy and productivity, improved concentration and focus, reduced absenteeism and sick days, better overall employee health, enhanced mood and motivation, lower healthcare costs for the company, stronger immune system, improved workplace culture and morale, higher job satisfaction, and long-term prevention of chronic diseases. Don't forget the importance to know what is the nutrition information about any product in the back generally. And there are many cheap products which have a poor nutritional content, so be careful. Exercise. Another important topic is exercise. It is any physical activity that improves or maintains physical fitness, strength, and overall health. Some exercise programs we have: go to the gym or fitness center, group workout sessions like yoga, Zumba, stretching, walking or running clubs, short exercise breaks during work hours, take the stairs campaigns, company fitness challenges, subsidize gym memberships, and bicycle to work programs. And this last one, sometimes my company used to reward the workers who ride a bike to get work. They were rewarded with cups, bottles to save water, or even watches. I think to remember it. And in general, this activity occurs, for example, days like Day Without Car in Bogota. Also, we don't have any restriction to drive bottle in the street. Due to we work in a telecommunication company, welfare staff takes advantage of this day to reward who use the bicycle to get work. Then we have some benefits about exercise, such as increased energy and alertness, reduce stress and anxiety, improve mood and motivation, enhance teamwork and morale, better physical health and endurance, reduce risk of chronic diseases, improve posture and flexibility, lower absenteeism, higher productivity and focus, better overall quality of life. So, well, yes. Finally, wellness is a balanced state of physical, mental, and social well-being achieved through healthy habits and lifestyle choices. Some wellness programs we have mental health workshops, mindfulness and meditation sessions, stress management training, flexible work schedules, work-life balance initiatives, wellness newsletters or apps, health checkups, relaxation or quiet zones, and wellness incentive programs. Then we have some benefits about wellness, such as reduce stress and burnout, improve mental and emotional health, higher job satisfaction, increase motivation and engagement, enhance focus and creativity, lower turnover rates, improve team relationships, decrease absenteeism, and stronger organizational culture. So the left of the top image shows us some activities posted in social media by my company. Although I am not at the forum, it was a day when they were in a natural park named Poma, near to Bogota. They were plant, they were planting plants as a measure to face the global warming. They really organize much more activities, but I don't know why they don't publish all of them in LinkedIn. Anyway, we will continue to the screen. Okay, I have organized these cards in order to identify easily the healthy and unhealthy habits that we can find according to the previous material. For example, at the left side, within the healthy habits, we have regular exercise, balanced diet, adequate sleep, staying hydrated, stress management, non-smoking, good posture, moderate alcohol use, and regular medical checkups. On the opposite side, we have unhealthy habits such as junk food consumption, exercise, sugary drinks, negative mindset, smoking, poor hygiene, exercise, drinking, overeating, and sleep deprivation. So you can show some bibliographic sources. And finally, thanks for watching this video. And I see you next time.